Nintendo!
Hey everyone, welcome back with Beano Mac. Today we're once again going to continue our playthrough of Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And we're going to play as Lucina here. We're playing as the blonde variation because, you know, we got lots of attitude today, you know. Just want to show off I just want to show off Lucina's sass, you know what I'm saying? But Lucina, Marth used to be one of the characters that I loved to play as in the early games. Lucina kind of overtook that role, not only because she's a girl, because I mean, let's be honest guys, I mean, I'm not gay, I can't play as the guy, you know. But the second off, I mean, obviously, because she's just, I don't know, she's just better than him. I mean, it's not about, with Marth, especially in these later titles, it's about precision and stuff like that. And Lucina doesn't really seem to have that, obligation to her character, you know, with all the precision and you know, just the tip type deal and stuff like that. So I mean, I just like using her a lot better. I think she's just a better version of Marth, and she's a little faster as well, and seems to be, you know, I don't know, just overall a better version. I couldn't really tell you what the differences between them are exactly, if I'm being honest, but just Lucina seems like a much easier version of Marth to play personally. So that's my reasoning for jump and shift to Lucina eventually, and I would love to play Lucina's game Awakening. You know, that would be pretty awesome. It's just unfortunately, you know, I don't think they're, well, I guess I could figure out a way to get like an official 3DS out there. But I mean, like, I think once it started to go and the eShop started to close down and everybody was like, oh, we gotta, you know, we can sell this, you know, all the scalpers and all the jerks. We're like, hey, this is going out of style. Let's put the price up. And I think that's just kind of where it stayed. But I did end up buying one, but then it was frickin' like a, it was like a Chinese or no, it was a Japanese bootleg version or something like that, where I had to pirate the games anyway. I think I still might have it, but like I've never used it because like I wanted to just buy the stuff on the eShop, but like because it wasn't in my region or whatever like that, I couldn't even do that. I think it was able to play physical games, but you know, there's no place that really sells it and stuff like that. And the 3DS came just as like right before I had the opportunity to kind of get my own handheld console, and at the same time the Switch was out, so I was like, what do I need a handheld for when I got the Switch? That's a handheld and a home console. And so, you know, it was just a little too late to be able to get the games that I want and stuff like that. So that means, especially like I think Fire Emblem Fates, there's just a game, like there's the two discs, or not disc, but the two cartridges you can buy for it. One, I believe, is for Hoshido, and the other is for Nor. And I forget exactly which one you're from, and then the one that you were adopted into and stuff like that. But either way, I think there was a third story, and the third story is not on a cartridge of any kind. It was like a DLC thing. And now at this point, it is unplayable because the eShop is down, and it's just really sad, man, because I mean, at this point there's no real there's not really a really good official way to play Awakening or Fates. And I know people have their issues with Fates, but it was still a big game in the series, and Awakening is the thing that kind of made Fire Emblem popular in the first place in the West. So, you know, you just kind of hope that at some point, like, even just re-release the damn game, you know. I don't even care if the characters, for whatever reason in Awakening, they just didn't have the technical power at the time to render characters with actual feet. I don't know. That's what that's the story, how it goes. But the way I see it is probably, you know, Nintendo probably had some, you know, common sense and common decency more, you know, more than likely, and that's why, you know, they removed the dirty parts of the game out, you know, the real bad stuff, and then you know, hey, I mean, they put feet back in freaking Fire Emblem Fates and stuff like that, and there you go. Now it's, you know, just known for as one of the scummiest games in the entire series. I mean, first it starts with adding feet back in. Next thing you know, you got face rubbing mechanics to calm your girlfriends down before battle. So, you know, I'm sorry, I crack myself up with my stupidity sometimes, but y'all know how it is. Oh, come on, man. I shouldn't have started. Shouldn't have, I can't even think of the proper word at this moment, but yeah, it just sucks. God damn it, that sucks. But also it sucks that, just at this point we're never going to be able, we don't have an official way to play the game that got Fire Emblem back on the map. And you know how Nintendo is, so. But that said, folks, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out next week's episode on Nintendo Tuesday. But above all else, please remember to have a nice day.